Okay, so Hootchymama asks a second question. Alec, I've been following your Twitter and Facebook, and I see you always make a big deal about web issues. So my question is, how much of an issue, in your personal opinion, on online surveillance, piracy, copyright, and others are comparing to what the real world shows us every day? Why did you choose to stand and fight for internet problems when there are so much going on outside your computer? Yeah, well, I think this is a really simple answer. I think we dealt with a lot of this stuff in the 90s already. When you listen to the Atari Teenage Riot records in the 90s and some of my own solo stuff, I think we covered quite a lot of topics there. Now, I think for me it's just at the moment really interesting because I think a lot of the stuff that happens is being driven by the stuff that we do online. How we meet other people, how we interact, especially the music, all this stuff is happening online. So this is maybe why it's more interesting at the moment to make points. And also, I don't see enough other musicians adding to that discussion. So when we started the Atari Teenage Riot again, we felt this, links to why we started, which was a very cyberpunk kind of, idea. And it has grown and evolved to this level. In '94, nobody would have, could have imagined where we are now. I mean, you could have imagined it, and some stuff was kind of logical, but I think you can't tell how people behave, what's going to happen. Some stuff that we thought, that we hoped for, didn't work out. I think I explained this a little bit earlier in the other question about creativity and the internet. Creativity is not just information, and this is the big problem. Like when people say information must be free, I think information, when it comes to music, is free. When I listen to a song, I can scan it, like with my ears and my brain. I know what's happening, and if I don't understand all elements, I can figure it out. And by doing that, I go very deep into the structure of the music, and I have to understand it, and I learn from it. It's very different from just sharing a file and consuming it. So, by sharing a file, you don't learn anything. Okay, you can listen to the file, but so it's a different debate. Some things, has this big evolution or revolution creatively happened yet? I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it might happen. But I think we have to rethink a few things. Having said that, I think it's very exciting because I feel a bit like we're just before something, like a major thing, like this, something will really change. The way people listen to music and stuff. Because we see everything's very fragmented. You don't have these big scenes, like one scene is not really big. It's a lot of different scenes. And I hope we could come out of that with less conformity in music, where people don't adapt to an already existing scene and the music formulas that come with it, the rules and restrictions, but where we can listen to individual pieces of music or artists or whatever and and respect them if they're unique. You know what I mean? This could be an amazing time for creativity. Are we really moving towards that? We do. Friends of mine want this to happen. Is the music industry thinking like that? No, they don't. Whatever. Okay, so the next question is, ATR, what's up with your PR staff and why they were so rude to people who didn't like Modern Liar's music video? Do you think there's any congruency of what you preach in your lyrics and live concerts to the attitude you've been having with your long-term fans? I mean, do you play the do what I say, don't do what I do game? Do what I say, don't do what I do game. Okay, I don't quite understand, but okay, I think I know what you're saying. Basically, do what I say, don't do what I do game. Yes, when we put the Modern Liars video out, there was some controversy or something from some people. You know, the guys who run the Facebook page, mostly actually on the Facebook page, that we are not in charge anymore of. Like about almost a year ago, we kind of quit Facebook. I didn't, want to be actively involved with it because I heard from some political activists they were getting in trouble. Some stuff we were posting, and like in other countries. I don't really want to go too deep into it, but it's, Facebook they are tracking people and they are passing on information to the police authorities or whatever. And in some countries, this can be a very dangerous thing. So I was like, no, I don't want to be involved with that. So we left it to people from DHR or some people in our team sometimes who just take over the Facebook page and post stuff. So yeah, the thing was this. I looked at the comments, and because they contacted me and they said, look, Alec, what should we do? How should we handle this? Some stuff that was being said was just, I could not believe, some people behaved like total dicks, and it made me so glad that I wasn't involved in Facebook anymore. I could not believe what some people were saying. And, it's okay to not like a song. It's okay to not like a video. But, some stuff that people were posting, and then when other members of the community there were being positive, they got attacked and bullied, and it was like the worst behavior. I questioned the music I made. I'm like, if this is what, because very often these were old people. We checked it out. It's so great on Facebook. You click on it and you see, guy who listens to Atari Teenage Riot since '95, and they even made no secret about it. These were very old school fans from the '90s, and really depressing stuff. It's like, this is what our music makes you do. I was at a point I was like, let's take all this stuff off the internet. Like that's this is not like, if these are the types of people we are breeding by when they listen to our music, I don't want anything to do with it. I was shocked. There was stuff, people sending death threats to the inbox on the day of, when Carl Craig died, the anniversary day. This stuff is out of order. And you can hate a song, that's fine. I don't care. I make the music that I love to do, and the same goes for the rest of the band. We make the music that we love to do. And if you want us to be to lie to you and fake something that we don't feel like fake a feeling of the 90s, of something that's 20 years ago, fake that and do a retro thing, then I can only say our music is not for you. Seriously, it's not for you. Maybe listen to the old records. You don't have to attack others. You don't have to, be so negative. If you do that, and this is where we get to the PR guys, these people, they work with us. They are idealists. They work all the time. They even sometimes, they don't even, they get up in the middle of the night to post some stuff, some updates. They don't get paid for that stuff. They just do it because they love it, and they get, okay, they get paid, but the thing is, they do way more than what's in their job description, because we work with people that love the music, that really, are on our side and want to make stuff happen. So And when I see people like that being abused by fans, like old fans who call them names and stuff, it's just sad. It's just really sad. You know, I don't want these types of fans. I'm honest. Like, listen to other bands. Seriously, do it. It's fine. And that's why when I said to the team, I was like, look, you don't have to put up with this shit. Seriously. You run this page, because if I would be running this page, that's why I don't want to run it, you know, because I was like, these people, because it's, most stuff they are saying is total bullshit. It's the accusations they are coming, it's total nonsense. It has nothing to do with reality, and trolling, you know, like keep posting the same stuff over and over again, and then, you know, being angry at others. That's not the kind of community that this should be. Make a point, you know, and I love criticism. We all do. We love it, like especially from fans. But it needs to be constructive, you know. And yeah, you know, that's all I can say. So there are certain rules I think we should all stick to. You know, I could easily go onto Facebook, point these guys out, and make my point and humiliate everybody, like, you know, like these people. But I don't want to do that because I think it's stupid. These people were furious about, maybe frustrated about their own lives or whatever. It's cool. And then there are the others, you know, and these are the types of people I love, who really come up with good criticism and who thought about the song and the video especially, and were going, hey, did this come across in the right way? And the criticism about, you know, the kind of virtual world we're all like entering now, where people look perfect and, you know, people are fighting against each other. It's almost like in Hunger Games, just for the entertainment of the others. But did this come across? And this is the kind of dialogue we want, you know, where people don't all have to agree with us. But there are certain things, like it's the same at shows. If you had a show from us and I don't know, you're in the mosh pit and somebody falls, and you kick the person when you fall. We stop the show and we sort it out. We've always done this. This is my hardcore roots. Back in the day, if people behave like assholes, you know, like, we sort it out, because that's not the kind of crowd we want, actually, you know. So I hope this answers it. Treat others with respect, and I think our PR guys, they would treat you with respect back. That's all I can say. Number 4, that's it. Please don't call me a troll for asking butthurt questions. Please don't ask your hacker buddies to crack my computer. In fact, I truly love you. Alec, please. You're a hot piece of man, and I would eat you alive. Actually, last question, Alec. Any place on the dark web I can find nude pictures of you joking? Haha, not a joke. I'm serious or not? Okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. No, we love butthurt questions. That's why we're doing this, you know, because the normal questions, I think, are very clear. We answer them in a way because of the stuff that we do or the interviews we give with journalists. These are the kind of questions journalists would usually not ask, so it's totally fine. But I hope that some of you also can handle the straight answers, you know, because I'm not the kind of person who's, you know, entertaining people and by giving these prepared answers. You know, if you want that, maybe check out other bands who do that.